You know, I don't usually do stuff like this, but I think it's about time I do this. So, you know Luther the Black Engine, right? The guy who apologized to me and said he was going to leave me alone? Well, last night I saw him saying that no one cares about what I got for my birthday last night. And worst of all, he told me to get wrecked by a user who makes grounded videos out of me and thinks he's better than me. Look, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just straight up saying facts, you know? Now, one time he made a video where he beats up the Powerpuff Girls and bans them from his channel. Dude, just because you hate the Powerpuff Girls doesn't mean you have the right to beat them up. That is just aggravated assault and child abuse. And you do realize this, right? Plus, the Powerpuff Girls can actually beat you up since they have superpowers and all that. They were made by Chemical X for a reason. And don't you dare think I'm a toxic Powerpuff Girls fan, because I'm not. My obsession with Powerpuff Girls actually grew much more healthier ever since I watched My Life as a Teenage Robot and Little Einsteins. And ever since I started rewatching Dumbo, Madagascar, Finding Nemo, Whispers in Elephant's Tail, all that. Speaking of Powerpuff Girls, a few months ago, he sent me and Nintendo Gamer a live-action Powerpuff Girls trailer. Dude, that isn't the real trailer at all. That is a fan-made trailer. I actually saw the real and actual trailer, and it was just darn awful. Plus, the actors didn't look like the Powerpuff Girls at all, and they completely ruined the girls' personalities. Like Bubbles being drunk and all that. Bubbles is way too innocent to be drunk. You got that? Not only that, one time he called my best friend Nintendo Gamer a nerd. Dude, just because someone wears glasses doesn't mean they're a nerd. You do realize that is bullying. Calling someone a nerd is considered bullying, and just being a jerk and all that. So, Luther the Black Engine, if you're watching this, do me and all my friends a favor. Stop lying to me so much. Stop antagonizing me. Stop bullying me. Leave me alone. And most importantly, cut ties with those haters of yours. Those haters of mine aren't even your real friends. They're just manipulating you into bullying me again. I'd say you should move on with your life and forgive me and forgive the Powerpuff Girls. Because I learned something in VeggieTales that you should always forgive and forget and not hold any grudges to anyone. And another thing, you should also control your anger more, because you get angry over everything. Anger, hatred, and fear leads to the dark side, which is something I learned in Star Wars. And don't you disrespect VeggieTales or Star Wars. VeggieTales is for everyone to enjoy, and Star Wars is a classic. You hear me? But yeah, I am done with him. Really. And I bet everyone else on my channel is too. So, he needs to move on with his life and stop holding a grudge against me. And good thing I turned 21, because I was actually handling this like a mature adult would. So, Luther, just stop being a jerk to everyone, okay? Just stop it. I don't want any more trouble with you. That truce I made was real. Why? Because I am faithful 100%. Just like Horton. from Dr. Seuss. So just get away from me, okay? Just stop.
Metaporice elephasum.
Metaphorically, I am an elephant.
You know, I don't like talking about this, but this means personal. You know the YouTubers Justin Hall and Luther the Black Engine? Well, out of all the guys I have to deal with, these two are completely the worst I have to deal with. Like, take Justin for example. Justin actually used to support me back then, but nowadays he's just... I don't know how to explain this. He's just whining and complaining about everything I post. Every time I post something that involves whales, he always says, sharks are better than whales, or whenever I post something little Einstein stuff, he says, next, next, next. Another thing, when I post mermaid stuff, he says, little Einsteins can't swim. Dude, yes they can swim. They just never swam in the show before. There is something called fan-made content for darn sake. Ugh. He also claims that mammoths don't exist. Dude, yes they did exist. There's a difference between something that is extinct and something that is imaginary. Woolly mammoths existed, but they went extinct because of climate change and overhunting. God! But you don't know that. And Luther, well, he used to support me too, but ever since the old channel got terminated, he's been bullying me, calling me out, and just exposing me for absolute no reasons. Not only that, he also treats the Powerpuff Girls like they're the worst things to exist. And he also claims that Backyardigans is better. Dude, there are much more shows that are more hated than Powerpuff Girls. But yet, you keep turning your head over to the Powerpuff Girls. It boils my blood when you act like this. And here's the worst thing. Whenever he decides to stop bullying me, he goes back to bullying me once again. What is wrong with you, dude? You have no idea how upset I am at you right now. You claim that I'm starting a fight with you. Well, it's you who's been starting a fight with me. Well, I'm here to tell you this. You need to stop being a jerk all the time. Like, seriously. Do you honestly think cutting ties with me and the Powerpuff Girls is going to help you improve on your behavior? You are dead wrong! God! You're just asking for trouble, you... Ugh. I'm lost for words. I am lost for words right now. Look, I'm not saying things to be mean or whatnot. I am just explaining what I have to go through right now. And don't even dare target at me and say I'm a bully, because expressing my anger on these two for what they did is not bullying. There's a huge difference between bullying and confronting someone who's been antagonizing you. Justin Hall and Luther the Black Engine, if you two are watching this, leave me the heck alone and promise me you'll stop being so mean to me and just get away from me. Just stay away from my content. If you don't like what I watch, then don't watch it, okay? It's that simple. Don't watch my content. Look, I know I sound very angry now. I really am angry because what they're doing is just unacceptable. And I say this because Justin's been acting like this for the entire months, and so is Luther. Like, I'm especially mad at what Luther posted about me, about that post he mentioned about June getting a concussion over falling out of her chair, and him trying to force me to watch that video of the Powerpuff Girls reboot and being the worst. Like, seriously. They need to grow up. Seriously. You two need to grow up, go touch grass, and just stop acting like this. Just stop. But anyways, this is me signing off. And I'm sorry for being angry, but I just had to.
Metaporice elephasum.
Metaphorically, I am an elephant.